Hey, welcome to Top Shelf Tech Update. Today we're going to talk about the Zscaler acquisition of Edgewise Networks. First point I just want to touch upon is this really fits the Zscaler strategy around SASE, which is a term coined by Gartner that refers to Secure Access Service Edge. If you haven't read about it, go to the Zscaler site. I've got it up on my page right now. You can download the report and read about that. Moving on, the acquisition of Edgewise Networks really follows what Zscaler has been quite successful with in terms of supplementing their current platform through acquisition. So Edgewise provides machine learning for app identity, and if I quickly jump into their page here, you can see the very first thing that they talk about is zero trust security, and then go on to talk about the functions here. It uses software-based identity, so identifies applications so you can provide application-centric security controls, and then apply policy to those that are risk-driven and adaptive. Also, one huge part that we'll touch upon is its ability to now provide east-west security controls. So just jumping back, Zscaler's in the past acquired TrustPath, which supplemented their data analytics, machine learning, and app slate that supplemented their ZIA secure internet browsing through providing a browser-based web isolation, so it only sends pixels to the local browser, and TrustPath artificial intelligence-based algorithms, which were very useful for analysing logs and data. So with Edgewise Networks, it really gives a great opportunity to enhance the functionality that is currently in Zscaler Private Access, which is used to publish private applications that you host in your own data center or cloud environment to your end users. So just going a little bit deeper on the east-west security piece, firstly, this allows Zscaler now to provide app-to-app zero-trust security access. One of the huge applications we expect to see for that is in the field of IoT, so where IoT devices need to talk to an IoT control plane. They're not a user, they can't log in, they can't use their own credentials, so we need to identify them in some way. There's been attempts to do this through machine-to-machine identity and access management, but it's really still quite a challenged field, so this has the potential to provide quite a nice, neat solution to that. Finally, it also means Zscaler can actually replace firewalls in certain environments rather than having to integrate with them. So finally, we'll just jump into a little bit of speculation. What could be next for Zscaler and how they're building out this platform? Firstly, OS security is an area that they could potentially go deeper into. CloudNeti, which was the acquisition made about 6 weeks ago, introduced OS baselines to their capability. But supplementing this further with something like an AutoMox approach, which really manages the attack surface of an OS, would be another nice way to supplement it. Finally, application delivery. Now, this is quite an interesting one because a lot of businesses still rely on something like Citrix to deliver apps to users who are remote and make sure that they have a quality experience for applications that were never meant to work across the internet. Citrix, though, by aggregating applications and publishing them through a single protocol, has the potential to break single-pane network segmentation. So Zscaler's ability to move into more of an application delivery approach would actually allow them to maintain micro-segmentation while being able to provide that user experience. And funnily enough, App Slate that we talked about, that is essentially renders content in the cloud and sends only safe pixels to the local browser. So rolling that functionality in a stronger way for application publishing has the potential to really, I guess, give Zscaler an end-to-end platform for delivering secure applications. Now, funnily enough, you might go, why would they go there? Isn't that kind of technology a dying technology? Well, these things take quite some time to die off typically, and funnily enough, if you look at the share price of Citrix as well over the last 5 years, it's increased quite substantially, so there's definitely demand for the ability to remotely deliver applications and then being able to remotely and securely deliver applications through a single control plane. You can see why where there would be a lot of appeal in that. So that's us on the Zscaler and Edgewise Zero Trust segmentation acquisition. Very excited to see this roll out into the Zscaler product. Cheers.